Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're here today in the editorial offices in the newsroom of The Plain Dealer, and we're here with publisher Terry Ager. Thanks for joining us today, Terry.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, this is a pretty exciting meeting that we just had here at the offices of The Plain Dealer to help United Way. Talk about what's going on with United Way right now. We're in the middle of December, and there's a real need happening.
Well, Tom, appreciate you being here and all the media companies. It occurred to us, this is the worst economy that we've seen, since the Great Depression, and the needs are so great out there, and the stress on all the agencies that are trying to help those in need has been significant. Obviously, the United Way is the umbrella organization that helps bring together the most funds to serve those in need. This year, the campaign is trying to reach its goal, and as we approach it, we see that there's a slight gap in that goal, and it just occurred to us, if we let the great people in Cleveland know what the need is, what the gap is, and what they can do to help close that gap for those in need during the holiday season, we thought it was a good idea. In order to do that, we figured that, while all of the media here, we may compete for stories, we may compete for advertising, and do it every day, when it comes to the greater good for the community, we thought we could come together and be united ourselves and get the word out.
So you put the word out from the publisher of The Plain Dealer to, 15, 20, 30 organizations?
We actually contacted probably about 20 different media outlets here in the greater Cleveland, our radio stations, our TV stations, our magazines, and just asked them to participate and see if we could raise awareness in our community. And it was just amazing, as you just saw in that meeting, the fact that everybody put aside what our differences might be and said, again, this is for the greater good. We'll be united on this one to get the word out, to try and close this gap.
So we got an opportunity here. It's December. People have their wallets open. It's time to give.
Right.
And there's a particular need right now that United Way is sensing because of this economy, because they get a lot of money from people that are employed, and they give a payroll deduction. We have fewer people employed this year. What's the real need that we heard in that meeting from Michael Benz and the folks at United Way in terms of a bit of a shortfall right now?
Well, again, Michael Benz, head of United Way, and then David Hooker and Tom Mullen, or Pat Mullen, who are leading the campaign this year, have just articulated that we're slightly behind our goal. And again, the goal is about getting enough money to serve the needs of these agencies. We figure that if we can raise awareness, make people aware at a time that they are thinking about giving, they're thinking about what it means to do something for others and holiday gifts, etc., that they could reflect for just a few minutes on their blessings and be able to then think $5, $10, whatever it might be, that instead of buying something, that they give a gift to those who are really in need.
So we've got all these media organizations in the room. We've got television stations, radio stations, the big ones, the small ones. What's everyone going to do here? What should people be looking for in the Cleveland area, Northeast Ohio area media in this next week? It's really a very quick little media blitz.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, to me, it was moving because people in that room were so selfless. They became, very engaged. They were brainstorming ideas what they could do with their particular station or their media outlet. And what we've targeted is, a united media campaign, all of us coming together next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to make people fully aware of what's going on and what they can do to help. And we're convinced that the people in greater Cleveland, once they understand that story, just by the nature of who they are going to want to help. And we thought, our currency is communication. If we collectively can get that message out, then maybe we can make a big difference here.
I know we just got started talking. I don't want to put you on the spot. Do you have any idea what the Plain Dealer is going to be able to do, or in what direction you guys are going to go?
Well, again, our partners at Cleveland.com have already stepped up to the plate, been very engaged there, Eliza Wing and her team. Here we're going to be running ads. I think Susan Goldberg, our editor who attended, she had some new story ideas out of that meeting. I think we'll see that coming. But again, it's about the power of all of our media outlets communicating this very real need, asking the good people of Cleveland to please come together in any way that you can to help. Because, you give a gift because you want to make someone feel good, and it makes you feel good. This is actually the greatest need we could possibly fulfill right now.
Terry, thanks so much for pulling this meeting together, for using
Tom.
the weight of the Plain Dealer to bring some coherence and some community here to the media outlets in Northeast Ohio. Let's all give our best for this campaign.
Well, Tom, thanks very much. And I think what it really does show, more than anything, this is not about any one of us as a media organization. It's much bigger than all of us. It's about the needs in our community. Thank you.
It is. Thanks for talking with us today, Terry. Hey, it's Thomas Mulready for CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.